Just had like a moment of, like a long moment of panic, which was interesting because I felt that my mind was calm. So you don't get a sense of it, or maybe you get a sense of why I thought this isn't very far. From this bank to that bank, it doesn't look very far, and it took me forever to cross there swimming. And then, so I walked around the island and crossed where it was shallower, and then I could look out and see the distance. And it's quite a long distance. I couldn't put yards on it, but... So Akila and I swam over there, and I got about halfway, and there's a bit of a current going one way and the breeze going the other way, and so I felt this resistance about halfway over. And my arms started getting tired, and I tried a side stroke, and then my shoulders really started screaming because of work. I do a lot of shoulder stuff at work, and my shoulders didn't like it at all, and so I had to go, I had to float on my back. And so while I was floating on my back, and the reason why I floated on my back is I felt like my arms were giving out, and all of a sudden I started panicking, and it was completely a body panic. Like I noticed, like I could suddenly feel my heart start to throb, and suddenly it was like it was difficult to breathe because my chest was contracting, and I just kept like I slowed down actually so I could take deeper breaths. And the second I made the decision to slow down, I felt my body panic all over, and I was just like I was almost confused. I'm like, how in the world can my body be having a completely different reaction than my mind, unless it was subconscious. And so I'm like, well, I'm not going to swim any faster until I calm down. Until I start taking deep breaths, I'm not going to try to swim faster. And all of a sudden it started helping. Like the second I said, like, I'm not cooperating with you, body, until you cooperate with me, suddenly like my chest eased up a little bit, my heart slowed down, and so I started to swim backwards towards the far shore. And so then the next thing that happened is I started getting dizzy. And I'm almost there. Like I'm within like 30 yards of the shore. It's really deep over there. And I glance up and see the far bank, to see this tree. And instead I'm looking over there, and I realized suddenly I got sideways because of the current and the wind, but also because I was dizzy. And I had to, on the last 30 yards, I had to correct myself twice because within just a short distance, I was swimming the wrong direction. Yeah, so I got to the opposite bank, and Akila was there long before I got there. And I had to basically just sit down because my legs were shaky from panic. It was insane. And actually, part of what I thought about when I was panicking over there was, I wonder what I had made 2 videos. And I was thinking, I wonder who would see them, and they'd be my last videos.